Hey KW, this is Ryan with the KWU Tech training team again. This time we're talking about how to add our testimonials or the reviews that we receive to our custom pages that we create in our new agent websites. So let's take a look. The testimonial modules are going to be part of your site page content, just like every other module that we previously looked at. And it is also additionally going to be the only module that's also already incorporated into your homepage that you can use elsewhere as well. So when we click on Add Module this time, we'll notice on the left side of our screen the testimonial list as an option. And this is going to allow us to select the testimonial carousel module. Now, a carousel in this sense is not going to mean a bunch of animals going around in a circle, but rather all of our various testimonials or reviews that we've received through our agent websites on display for potential clients or leads to peruse themselves. And just like we can on our homepage, we have a couple of different options when it comes to how we display those testimonials on the carousel. So of course, first things first, we're going to start off with our title and description, those text fields above the section. So I'll call this my favorite reviews, words of experience from clients like you. And those text fields are going to be the header of the testimonial carousel, but right beneath it, under the items designation, is where we actually start to select which reviews we're going to be showing. So you'll notice that I don't have anything showing up on my preview at this point in time because I haven't selected any reviews to show yet. But when I do so, there are two separate options on how I'd like to display those, just like there are on my home page. So with this testimonial carousel, the basic setting that we see here is going to allow me to individually select by hand every testimonial or review that I would like to display through this module. So by clicking the plus sign, I'll be able to search among those testimonials that I have received through my website and select those individually to display within the carousel. So as I selected the one from right here, here is that testimonial showing up on my preview here as well. Now, keep in mind that when you're displaying these, you're only going to be able to show as many testimonials as you have received. So if you have not yet received any through your agent website, but you would like to display those that you might have received through a third party like Facebook or on Google reviews or Yelp or Zillow, then you can add those testimonials into your site's content library to have them available to leverage through this testimonial carousel and display on your agent website. So the way that I would very simply do that is through the add menu at the top of my screen. And testimonial is going to be one of the types of content that I can add to my site's library. So that testimonial is going to allow me to copy and paste whatever they share by email or through a Google review and bring that into my agent website so it can then be selected here. So that basic setting is going to allow us to cherry pick the individual reviews that we would like to see on our sites. But what if I've gotten 50 reviews and I don't care which ones show as long as it's the good ones? Well, then those dynamic settings can come into play. So let's change that item setting drop-down menu to dynamic rather than basic. And with the dynamic setting, we're going to be able to take a lot and narrow it down based on the criteria that we apply to this module. So with the dynamic settings, you'll notice that we're selecting a maximum number of reviews to be displayed. And that can be anywhere between 1 and 20. So 20 at maximum, 1 at minimum. And then how are we going to prioritize the display of those? Do you want to show the oldest or the newest reviews first? From there, you're going to have filtering options that are going to allow you to narrow down all the reviews you've potentially received, all those 50 plus, to just the 20 that are going to show here at maximum. So I can filter my reviews that I've received by star rating. If I only want to show those reviews where I received 5 stars, then I can set that here and ensure that only the best of the best is being displayed on this custom page. If I would prefer to filter by keywords within the review itself, then I can use those all or any match filter options, or maybe just those within a certain city or zip code or state if I've changed markets recently. Whatever criteria you select, that is going to be the dynamic function of this review carousel. And if you have specific ones that you still want to show up first and foremost before any of the dynamic filters come in and narrow down the 50 to the 20 or however many you select, You do also have the same ability to cherry pick those that are going to show up first before anything else comes in dynamically by adding those as featured testimonials here on the plus sign that's available under the dynamic setting. So just like we did under basic, I can still select that review from Rye and make sure that it is the first one that shows up because that's the one I want my clients to see first. The other 19 that are then shown are going to be based on the filters or the criteria that I've selected, but I can rest assured knowing that the most important ones are going to be right there at the top. And that's the easy way to ensure that all of those great reviews and testimonials that you're receiving through your agent website are on display in a custom page of your creation and waiting there for all those potential leads to be convinced by the words of others. So that's one of those modules that you can add to any custom page or landing page you create through your agent site. And there's a lot more as well, so make sure you click on another video.